In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms on conventions of real media products?
The genre of our film is British social realism. Our media product is a teaser trailer for a British social realism film titled Lost. Our film's narrative focuses on a troubled teenager whose life turns upside down when she witnesses a traumatic experience which changed her view on life forever.
Lottie, who is the protagonist within our film, starts hanging around with the wrong crowd, misbehaving and abusing the use of drugs and alcohol. Is Lottie really lost forever?
The codes and conventions within our film. Codes are systems and signs which create an overall meaning. There are two types of codes found within a motion picture, which are symbolic and technical. Technical codes describe the way in which equipment has been used to tell a story in a media text, for example, the camera work. Symbolic codes are often hidden and lie beneath the surface of what we see. For instance, a character's actions show you their feelings and emotions. Whereas conventions are the generally accepted ways of doing something. Films which belong to a particular genre are characterised by these use of accepted elements, as well as the conventions which are repeated throughout the film to film.
British social realism. The character types of British social realism would be young teenagers with maybe a male main protagonist. It will also show youth culture, the non-professional, semi-professional actors. When shooting the film, you do it on a location like a street or a house, which will give it the sense of reality. Locations such as at council estates and urban landscapes are used a lot in social realism films. Wide shot to get a full surrounding and close-ups and extreme close-ups. This is portray emotion. Ambient and natural lighting, again to get the documentary experience of real life.
There is iconography and patriotism in social realism films, which show like a sense of Britishness. For example, they would use like English flags and iconography which can relate to the country, and they would refer to like historical events which happened in England, which creates like a sense of realism and like a patriotic society. This is England. We took inspiration from a number of social realism films, such as This Is England. This Is England's narrative focuses on a young boy named Sean who is lonely and finds comfort within an older youth group of skinheads. When hanging around with this particular group, Sean frequently misbehaved. We was inspired by this sense of loneliness, which is found in the fish tank through the main character who has no friends. We notice that throughout social realism films, the storyline is always negative, however, includes slight humour. The abuse of drugs was another code and convention we explored within our motion picture. Observing the film Trainspotting, another social realistic film, the narrative focuses on drugs. However, since the character is found within our own feature film, we're teens, we did not want to take control of. Did not want the drugs to take control of our production. Iconography was a key feature found within all three of the social realism films. Like This Is England, the flag is used to represent British films, and the patriotism within Britain itself. Additionally, a shot of regional identity of a TV screen with Margaret Thatcher's centre frame reflects historical events that we have taken place in Britain, as well as telling the audience/viewer the era and motion of the picture.